Well, Mama said there'll be days like this. The Angels lose 4-3. They lose out of three in Colorado. I'm James, by the way. I'm going to be doing the post game show, a quick one today. I know most of you, all of you, are looking for Todd Foxx, but yeah, he is out today, and I'm in. If you saw the pregame show, you notice I said about Anderson. If he gives up the runs, or if the Angels score runs, he'll give them up, and kind of saw that today. Um, yeah, again, the Angels lose 40. They go to 42 and 37. The Rockies 31 and 49. And then looking at the standings, the Angels do not gain any ground that I know of. Yeah, they're still down six, now in third place, depending on what happens with Houston today in LA. They face the Dodgers. The Angels lose ground in the wild card, one game back of the wild card, third place wild card. There with tied right there with Houston, both a game out. So that's how the standings are. Let's get to what happened because it was unfortunate. First, I guess, yeah. Let's do it right away. Um, Ezekiel Taval had a good game. Let's mention him right away. He did really well. Uh, all the scoring plays. Let's get to that. So Elise Diaz had a scoring fly ball to center. Gritchick scored to make it 1-0 in the bottom of the first. In the bottom of the fourth, Montero had a sacrifice fly as well, and that brought home Jones to make it 2-0. So the scoring was short, but it was there for Colorado. You knew they would come out better. And then in the bottom of the fifth, Ezekiel Tavar, the rookie, homered his seventh of the year to right center, made it 3-0. And that was in the top of the fifth, bottom of the fifth, excuse me. In the top of the sixth, Shohei Ohtani tripled, and that brought home Ward. And then Brennan Drury had a sac fly to bring home Shohei to make it now a 3-2 Colorado game. But in the bottom of the seventh, Tavar struck again with a single to excuse me, a single to right field. Doyle scored, and to make it 4-2. In the top of the ninth, things got a little interesting. Escobar tripled with 2 outs. Moniak doubled him home. That's Moniak's 11th triple right away. The Rockies decide to pinch hit for get Rengifo in there. They decide to walk Thaiss and pinch hit for Andrew Velasquez, who took over for Fletcher. So Rengifo came in, and unfortunately, he had that ground ball to third to what's his name, Ryan McMahon. He threw over to first to end the game. McMahon had about 3 really good plays at third base today. That was really unfortunate. It's funny. He didn't do it with his bat this series, McMahon, but he did it with the glove today. And if you saw the pregame show, which not a lot of people did, I mentioned, hey, McMahon did not have a great series, but he needs to come up big today. And I guess he didn't do it with the bat, but he did it with the glove today. So let's get you some totals. Rockies win again for, what is wrong with this thing? 4 runs on, that is so weird how MLB does their thing. Yeah, okay. The Angels had 3 runs on 8 hits and 1 error. And then there was a play earlier where they gave originally the second baseman and Drury a hit, but really should have been an error, and then they switched it and gave the second baseman a error, in which that was um, easy. I don't know how they didn't call that an error. That was easy, and that was early in the second inning, because the Angels went out 1-2-3. All right, so let's get you to those box scores if I can. Yeah, okay. The Angels. So the Rockies win 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. The Angels, 3 hits, 8 runs, and 1 error themselves. Let's get you to some. I don't know what's taking so long. Okay, so the error was on Soriano on the pickoff attempt, and then the error for Colorado was Montez. Yeah, Coco Montez, that second baseman. Gomber, let's talk about him for the Rockies. He went 5 innings, got the win, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Bird, Johnson, Bard, and Lawrence all came in with shutdown innings, other from Lawrence, who got the save. But Bird, Johnson, and Daniel Bard all got the hold. The Rockies struck out 6 Angels, walked 3 Angels. For the Angels pitching, Tyler Anderson, we got to talk about him. Excuse me. He went 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts, and he gave up that 1 home run to Tovar. Oh, man. It's funny. I remember Catella Chronicles mentioning to Todd Foxx after the game yesterday, the post game, out of what he wanted from Anderson. And it was, hey, at least go 5 innings, give up 3 runs. He's okay with that. Well, the offense didn't do their job today after scoring those 25 runs on Saturday. Ain't that the way it goes sometimes? Soriano then came in, gave up a run, and pitched 2 innings. He struck out 4. So the Angels did strike out 13 batters, but they gave up hits, and they were timely hits for Colorado. For the batting, Ward had a double. Trout had Ohtani had a triple. Drury and Ohtani both had, or and Moniak, they all had 1 RBI. Moniak had 2 RBI, 2 out RBI there. The team left 6 on for the Angels. Velasquez had a stolen base, so that was good late. Definite risk, but he got the job done there. That's fine. For Colorado, they're batting. Grichuk had a double. Tovar had his home run. Let's see. Diaz, Montero, and Tovar had RBIs. Tovar had 2 RBIs. 2 out RBI was Tovar with a single. And Colorado left 3 on. So it was amazing how this game was short of attempts, but Colorado made the most of their runners on. So that's the way it goes sometimes. So let's go to how this series ended up. When you think about it, Friday night, the Angels lost. Let's see. What was Friday? The 23rd. Lost 7-4. They come back last night or win 25-1, and then tonight they lose 3-4. Now the schedule coming up for the Angels: you get 4 with the White Sox, 3 night games starting tomorrow, and then a Thursday businessman special, or whatever you want to call it, getaway day for Chicago at 107. And then June ends on Friday with the Diamondbacks in town, and then Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, of course, July 1st is 7:07 start, and then 1:07 for July 2nd, and then 3 in San Diego. I'm hoping to get it at least to one of those games, and then they have next Thursday off. I'm sorry, not next Thursday. Next Thursday off. 2 with the Dodgers, and then it's the All-Star break. And then guess what? Houston, New York, and Pittsburgh all come to town. It's just a lot for the Angels, and the schedule in August does not get any friendlier. So that's amazing to think. What was I going to say? So, speaking of that July 1st tailgate, you got to call tomorrow. 7-1 for tickets is closed today, but you got to call tomorrow and call for the 714 ERDA. Halos in the Infield special tailgate ticket that'll get you the access to our tailgate and then into the stadium for a $55 price. Regular prices right now are going from $75 to $80. That, of course, is the Shohei and Mike Trout bobblehead night. So you get that going in. We'll all leave early to go get that. The tailgate will have the Heady t-shirt. You'll get Thunder Sticks, the unlimited tacos, the helmet nachos for the kids, and then I mentioned Thunder Sticks, BYOB, BYOC, bring your own chairs as well. So check out all that information. You got to call 714 tickets for all of that. The number is 714-842-5387, 714-842-5387. And I believe they're open around, I want to say 10 a.m. Let me make sure. To get that special, only tomorrow. I'm sorry, 9 a.m. Oh, wait, they're open today to 5. But okay, the date, so it's been extended to Monday. That's what I've been saying. Okay, that's right. So they're open today. Monday is the last day. That's what I thought about the hours. Okay, duh. It's been extended to Monday, and they are open today. I was wrong. That won't be the last time. Let's get you quickly to some scores. Again, the Angels lose 4-3. They lose 2 out of 3 to last place Colorado in Denver there. That's really unfortunate. Hammer, the number is 714-842-5387. So, let me write that in. Let me just write that in for y'all. I'm surprised I remembered the number by heart. But when you're just saying the same thing over and over again, you get to know the number right away. All right, so 842. Let me make sure that's right. Time for the moment. There's a beach ball on the field. Let's see. 714-842. 5387. So that's the number, Hammer, right there. Call now, go today, like they say. Call now, go today, like they say. And I heard it as an advertisement on AM 830 during the game. I think it was on Friday, so it is there. So the sponsorship, hopefully we can use that slogan, and we'll go from there. 4-3 Angels lose again. So let's get you quickly to some scores before we go to your comments here on YouTube. And thank you for the people that have been commenting in, explaining your frustration, how we go from 25 runs one night to 3 the next day. As my phone is really, really on one right now. Okay, so let's start in London. They had a quick 2-game series there in the London series. The Cardinals were able to split the series 7-5 against Chicago. And that was really early in the morning. The White Sox defeat the Red Sox 4-1. The Brewers defeat the Guardians 5-4 in Cleveland in 10. 2-0 Marlins defeat the Pirates in Miami. The Braves defeat the Reds 7-6. That was a fun series there in Cincinnati. The Rays win the series over the Royals in St. Pete 3-1, and the Blue Jays didn't help at all. They win 12-1 over Oakland today in Canada. The Yankees help out the Angels in the way, 5-3 over Texas. And the Yankees came back in that game, by the way, in the Bronx. The Phillies defeat the Mets 7-6. That was a pretty crazy series there. The Orioles hold on to defeat the Mariners 3-2. And games going on right now. The Diamondbacks lead the Giants 2-1 at the end of 7. So up there in the Bay Area. It's amazing those two are playing for the NL West right now, the top of the NL West. The Padres are losing 2-1 against Washington down there in San Diego in the top of the 6th. The Nationals trying to win that series. And later on, you get a rematch of the 2017 World Series, the Astros and the Dodgers from LA. If you're an Astro fan there, please wear headgear. You're gonna be throwing stuff. And I wondered, and I got this DM from Grill, and I bet we all get a DM from Grill. Why Moustakas wasn't pitched hit? Why wasn't he the pinch hitter for Squid in that situation in the 9th? Would you have gone with Moustakas instead of Rengifo in that situation? Or do you think because the Rockies know him, they know how to pitch Moustakas? What do you guys think in the chat? That's what I'm wondering, and that's what I was thinking when they went with when Nevin went with Rengifo over Moustakas. And also, there's a picture here saying, was there any consideration of pinch hitting Moustakas there at the end? A reporter asked. And Phil Nevin quickly said no. And what he said, okay, proceeds to move up to following question with no follow-up on why. Oh, so he never said, why. He just said no. Maybe, Phil was pissed that he didn't do it and he really didn't want to say anything. It's all the, philosophy talk that Todd Foxx on this show, talks about. So, maybe they should have went with Moustakas. I don't know. But, hindsight is here and, whatever you want to say. Also, the error by Soriano was huge. No doubt about it. Let's get to some of these comments, as we all are really brokenhearted today. After that game yesterday, you thought, man, we're going to break out. We're going to win this series and then look forward to Chicago coming in. And we should have a preview of what the White Sox have done lately as they come in. I'll get that up while I read the comments. Veteran, shout out to you. He's saying sad game after yesterday. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Like I mentioned, hopefully, hey, we could have scored a lot of runs to win today and then take that momentum into the White Sox series here at home. But never mind. Nah, the Angels don't want to do that. By the way, the White Sox, they took 2 out of 3 over Boston in Chicago. So they're coming in feeling pretty good. They've got the power. Vaughn, Jimenez, Robert Berger, Jake Berger, which I love that name, for so many reasons. So they have the power. They have some pretty good pitching. It's just not consistent. Giolito. God, who's the other dude? I was going to say Jordan Lyles, but no, he's with Kansas City, and he was able to get his first win this year. I think he was over 15. But yeah, Giolito, you have Lance Lynn, Terry, Dylan Cease was the other one I was thinking of. Joe Kelly, who could be a trade candidate, depending how far the White Sox fall. And look at the standings, by the way, for the Chicago White Sox. They're in that central that really nobody wants to win. They're 6 back, just like the Angels are in their division, of first place Minnesota. They're 4 games back. Cleveland is 2 games back. Detroit 5.5 back, and Chicago there at 6th place back, 6 games back, in 4th place. Last place is the Royals, 17.5 back. So Chicago should be coming in feeling pretty good. By the way, the College Baseball World Series going on. No contest today. It's 15-3 Florida over LSU in the 8th inning. Florida number 2, LSU number 5. This is a best of 3, by the way. LSU leads the series 1-0 unless they have a magical comeback today. We will go to a deciding game 3 tomorrow. So check that out on the 4-letter network. Florida, number 2 Florida, and number 5 LSU. LSU took care of Wake Forest. They were the number 1 team. And LSU, the hottest team, got rid of the best overall team, Wake Forest. So that was interesting to think. I think Florida got rid of Stanford, if I'm thinking right, in this College World Series. It's been fun. Gary C., shout out to you. He says, by winning. Seems like that with the Angels. Alex, and shout out to you. Maybe I'll see you at the Noble after the ball game on Saturday. I might have some family come through, by the way. When Tyler Anderson pitches, the Angels seem to be in games like this. Yeah. It's always on a comeback or it's back and forth. It's never a day for Anderson where, hey, they have enough run support and he can just pitch confidently knowing that, hey, he's going to win the game and the team's going to win the game. Maybe the first start in Oakland for him was like that on that Saturday or Sunday, whenever he started. Sunday, the first Sunday. Big Hammer saying, yo, I party all weekend, and how do I get a hold of 714 tickets trying to call for the tailgate party next Saturday? I dropped the number there in the chat. Hammer. Ryan R. says, that shows how big the error Serrano made in the 7th. 2 outs already, and he's bothered by the runner at first base. He should have just concentrated on the hitter. Yeah, that's part of being young, like he is, the rookie Jose Serrano. Hopefully, Matt Wise and whomever else says, hey, with 2 outs, don't worry about the freaking runner. Just go right at the batter. Get the out at the plate. You know, I know you're trying to get a free out over there, but he doesn't matter. What matters is in front of you. The game is at the plate. I'm guessing this is Todd saying, I can't believe we lost. And then, yeah, the tailgate special for the for the tickets, July 1st tickets in which you have to call in, has been extended to tomorrow. And Hammer, that's the number that we put in. He also says, 25 runs yesterday, 3 today, SMH. Shaking my head. He also says this team is annoying sometimes. I feel like all the time. There's a feeling, and I don't know if anybody else has this, because I'm like 75 miles away from the stadium and all this. But it's like, man, if this team moved away to like Mars, it would be fine with me. Because I wouldn't have to worry about them anymore. And the heartburn and the headaches they give me almost on the daily. and it ruins my, personal life. I'm frustrated about, a measly game of baseball on a team like the Angels. And it's so damn frustrating like this. Grinding true crime. And by the way, if any of you out there are into, the genre of true crime, murder, anything like that, check out Todd Foxx's page there, Grinding True Crime. They had some great podcasts, and also you got Matt, and Gabby there as well on the shows, on the podcast, I should say. Some really good stuff. I saw the one with Christopher Donner. I really didn't know the whole story. I never knew he was down here in National City with his gear and his truck that became popular worldwide. A day later, or whenever it was, where he got, ended up in Big Bear and how he was gone and what he did beforehand and his backstory. I never knew any of that stuff. But Todd Foxx, Matt, Gabby, they all described it so well. And then the shootings in July 18th of 1984 or 16th, whenever it was. I didn't know about all of that either. So check out the Grinding True Crime podcast there with Todd Foxx and others. If you're into that genre, it'll keep you up at night. So maybe listen to it, jogging at the daytime like I will pretty soon after this. Well, anyway, Grinding True Crime mentions Ohio sucks. And he also says blew an opportunity to gain a game. And that's the unfortunate thing. Big 20 saying, why don't they answer when I call? It says press 1 to leave a message, press 5 to get help right away. So how do I get a hold of them quickly? No, I think you press 0 to speak somebody, Hammer. Press 0. Try to do that. Press 0. Or try tomorrow. Sure. Alex says, I will be working security for the White Sox series. I didn't know you work security there. Oh, my. Jim, shout out to you. Regarding Vasquez pinch hitting versus Moustakas, why is there even a consideration using Velasquez versus anybody? James, you can pitch hit better than Velasquez. I don't know about that, but they went with Rengifo pinch hitting for Velasquez. Remember, Velasquez took over for Fletcher. And Velasquez was in the game, and then Rengifo went in there, lefty versus righty. Lefty batter, even though Moustakas is right there, too. So, that's just odd. 19-3 now. Oh, that might be a big situation here in the College World Series. 19-3. So there will be a game set, I want to say a deciding game 3 tomorrow for the World Series championship in college baseball. Tomorrow between Florida and LSU. Cesar Lopez, shout out to you. He says, Ward, garbage. Fire Phil Nevin. I'll tell you what. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's only me. But I would say, hey, even if the Angels make the playoffs, I'm not bringing Phil Nevin back. That's just how I feel about Phil Nevin. There's too many up and down. It's just terrible about his decisions and his philosophy. I got to get that right one day. Jim mentioning off topic regarding today because the Chicago team is in town, Illinois or Wisconsin. This week's menu special, beer brats. You're invited, James. Oh boy. That sounds so good. Hey, maybe Saturday, For sure. Saturday, I'll see you. Um, I guess Wisconsin with the cheese. That's always a great thing, Jim. I was trying to think of Illinois. I know they're popular. Oh, Chicago deep dish pizza, which I've never had before, but I can imagine how it tastes. So Jim out in 260, the buffet, it always goes down over there. Jim saying, so let's see, James, 75 miles from the Big A, or free or a free buffet. Dylan Ortega is saying, or Grinding says, Ward blows. Dylan Ortega is saying, I want to see Perry have some colorful language to fill Nevin. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Hammer saying, does 714 tickets take calls on Sunday? What time is the promotion until tomorrow? Well, I know it's until the place closes until 5:30. Hammer, so call way before then tomorrow. Oh, like I said, try to call today and see what happens. Arm Martinez saying, it's okay, the season starts tomorrow. Let it go. We have plenty of baseball left. I hate that. Roger had the audacity at that time to tell his viewers to shut up. Get over it. I'm gonna slap the hell out of Roger Lodge if I ever see him and he's talking. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Oh, that's brutal. I'm sorry. Dylan Ortega. Also, what's up, James? This game I called it to be for the offense to be cold. Yeah. You can only score so much and then you can't take them over to the next day. I wish you could be like, hey, on what was it? On June 24th, we scored 25 runs. Can you deduct about 13 runs off of there, and can you spread them around to that Yankee series or that Astros series when we really need the runs? Can you do that for me? Here we go. What's it say? Eric Ward, and shout out to you. Perry tells Nevin what to do. No way Nevin is that stupid day in and day out. That might be the case. I wish we can find out, The only thing is I remember, Steinbrenner with the Yankees, and you knew of his handling of the team, where he had the phone in the dugout, or he had access to the phone in the dugout. He would call and make changes himself. He would be the guy running things. That's why Billy Martin and him went back and forth so many times. I think Billy Martin managed the Yankees 5 times. That is just a crazy relationship and the crazy stronghold Steinbrenner had on the Yankees. Let's see. Dylan Tager saying, seriously? Perry just traded for Moustakas, but Phil didn't use him. What the F? Yeah, that was unfortunate. R. Martinez says, what were Lodge's lock? Oh, I didn't have one today. I was just hoping Moniak would continue to do what he did. But I will not have any Lodge's locks here at all. This is a Roger free show unless we are dumping on him. Jim also saying 2060 buffet, 206 section 260 buffet has complimentary milk for Hammer. No Mountain Dew for you, Big 20. So Big Hammer saying, I can't get a hold of 7-1 of her tickets. Why aren't they answering? All right, then call tomorrow, like True Crime is saying, Hammer. Call tomorrow, press 0, and then boom, you're good. Jim saying, no way on the do. So Hammer cannot do the do. Big 20 saying, why are they busy today? Oh, they are closed today. That's what I thought. Shoot. I had it wrong in the script here. That they are open, but I have to erase that right now. So I would say Sunday closed. Well, it says hours Sunday 9 to 5, but whatever. They are closed today. That's what I thought. So call tomorrow, Hammer. Um, yeah, well, try again in an hour, but no, try again tomorrow, Hammer. Dylan Ortega saying, I literally thought Phil is Perry's guy, but seems like Phil is doing his own thing. I get it. He is the manager, but still. Yeah, some things are just obvious. Like if you want to do that, you want to pinch hit for Mustakis, that's great. But knowing that they know Mustakis in that other dugout, they know how to get him out. That's the only thing I could think of with Phil. But the fact that Phil, though, and thank you for Grillmaster DMing that his reaction, Phil's reaction to that question in the post game interview, saying, "Hey, why didn't you use Mustakis?" And all Phil could say was basically, "Did you consider using Mustakis?" And with Nevin only saying no and not giving an explanation. Well, that's not good. That's not a good explanation, you know. Let's see. Dylan saying no. R. Martinez, Roger, or he's saying Roger predicted an Angels sweep, jinx the Angels again. God, I hope his show ends. I don't listen to it. I'm not in the era, thankfully, and I would never go online to listen to it. Never, ever, 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 ever listen to it. So, thank God for that. Thank God for selective listening, like I have. Jim saying true crime closed because Biden says there is no crime. Yeah, right. There's a bunch of crime out there. Dylan saying to R. Martinez, of course he did. Worst talk show host ever. And that's true. Edward Ward saying, Dylan, it's all about analytics in today's game. I bet serious money Perry is telling Phil basically who to play and who to sit based on numbers. And I hate that. Dylan saying to Eric, oh, great, we are just screwed overall then. Yeah, and I know Todd Foxx was talking about it, I think one day with me or someone saying, well, hey, no, somebody else maybe. I don't remember. There's so many people I talk to in different opinions. I forget. But they were saying, man, I miss the days of managing where it was just a gut feeling, or it would be, hey, that guy did this recently against that pitcher. We should put him in. We should pinch hit. It was all about gut, or it was all about, hey, if we have a guy in that spot, like Mustakis is, like I said, for late inning pinch hitting, if we have him there on the bench, freaking use him. Go. Yeah, you got it. Get a hit. You know how to do it. Renifo, yes, he does get hits, but they're usually soft contact, no exit velocity, and it's usually a strikeout or a ground out with him on his swings or his contacts. Sometimes the game is easy to manage, but people or stats get in the way. I think everybody would agree with that. Greg37 says Renfroe leads the league in double plays, right behind Carlos Correa. He should be benched, platooned, or moved down the order. What's your opinion? I don't think moved in the order. I don't think benched. Maybe moved in the order. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe move him down in the order. Not benched or platooned. We've seen him take days off. Like he might take Thursday off since it's a day game, or one of these White Sox series games. Be advised, yeah, that game on Thursday, since it's 1:00, you might have like Trout sitting out, or I hate to say it, maybe Ohtani sitting out, but just be aware of that. There might not be as many regulars in there for Thursday's game. So check that out. Jim saying, Eric, you're so correct. Back in my day, there were things like bunting and stealing and squeeze plays, and even pitchers going 9 innings on a regular basis. No BS, true fact. Look it up. Yeah, that was a good time because you knew what was going to happen. You were ready for the small ball, and the Angels played that so well 2 decades ago, and it's unfortunate we don't have that back. Hammer's saying, yeah, they must be closed since they aren't picking up. So they're closed today, like I thought. So call Monday or tomorrow. Call right away on Monday. Eric Ward says, agree, Jim. That's the baseball I grew up with. We all grew up with that are old enough. Greg37 also mentions, what's your prediction on the White Sox series? Giving the pitching probables, we will be lucky to get a split. And it's so unfortunate because it shows against the White Sox here, we should take them. But we can't take a series against the Rockies. So what does that make us? Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, the first game you have Dylan Cease going against Detmers. Cease can be very tough. That's for sure. The second game of that series is Kopech and Ohtani. So Tuesday, Ohtani there. Not only was that a giveaway night? Yeah, a giveaway night of some sort on Tuesday. Kopech is a really good one too. Let's see about Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday. This app is awful lately. So Wednesday, Giolito and Berea. Man, we're getting the best from the White Sox pitching wise. That's for sure. And then Thursday afternoon will be Lance Lynn, who I mentioned. He's 4-8 with a 6.40 ERA. He does strike a lot of people out. He's already got 109 strikeouts, but he'll give up a lot of runs. So he's going against Sandoval on Thursday. So that'd be interesting. I hope the Angels, maybe get a split against Chicago, but I need 3 out of 4 to feel good going forward. I need 3 out of 4. There's no way. With a split, I feel like crap with the split. But with 3 out of 4, I feel a little better with the sweep. I'm back honking my horn. Let's see. Trout. Grinding True Crime says the same thing. I think a split would be nice. I think a split, but would be great if it was 3 out of 4. Knowing Trout, R. Martinez saying will be with the Angels for a number of years is depressing. I guess he's on his way down. And that's a question I put out on the pregame show is like, hey, he's in a little slump. He can't catch up to the fastballs anymore. Seems like up in the zone. Will this be an ongoing thing since he's getting older? We'll see. Martinez also saying White Sox will win the series, unfortunately. Eric Ward saying the Angels are depressing. And Drizzle saying Angels will for sure play down to the Chicago White Sox. Big 20 saying who is pitching Saturday. Grill Master right there saying Anderson? Or is it tomorrow's starter? No, it's tomorrow's starter, wouldn't it be? No, I don't know. Yeah, it'd be Anderson, I guess. And Drizzle saying, okay, prepare for an L on Saturday. Yeah, it is Anderson. That's right. Eric Ward saying the Angels will split that Chicago series. Dylan saying, this Chicago series will be tough. If we can't sweep the Rockies, how can we win this upcoming series? And that's what I was kind of alluding to. Ryan R. saying Cease is not so good this year. He had multiple starts where he got hammered. Yeah. Like I said, Cease, Giolito, they have some pitchers there that were good in the past, but then their ERAs can skyrocket at any time. They have some really bad games, susceptible to give up the long ball. So Angels should be uh, swinging this series against Chicago. Hammer saying, dang it, well, if we are there, then maybe not. That's true. Jim saying, James, Tuesday night, you, Todd, me, and Ohtani at the buffet hanging out. Hoping Steve Elise lets Todd come out and play. And then Grinding True Crime saying, I may make it, Jim. I'd say I wish I could make it. Unfortunately, I have a doctor's appointment the next day, kind of a big thing on Wednesday, and I got to work a double on Tuesday. I think I am working a double on Tuesday. I got to check for sure tomorrow. But unfortunately, I won't make it. But we'll see if others can come by and see him in 260. So again, the Angels will lose 4-3. The loss goes to Anderson. The win goes to Gomber for the Rockies. And Colorado takes 2 out of 3 unexpectedly after giving up 25 runs on Saturday. The Rockies take the 3-game series. The Angels now 15-6 in Denver all time in the interleague play. Yeah, sorry, Jim. Hopefully, I'll see you on next Saturday, and hopefully some games after that. We'll see how the team goes and how health goes for sure. So again, check out Noble Ale Works for all their drinks, and check out their Instagram page for the food trucks coming in, the new drinks that they're going to have. Look for the drink specials and the free parking. You got to mention Halos in the Infield for all of that. As it's going to be 21-3 Florida. Man, it's like I'm watching Saturday's game. Wow, 21-3 Florida leading LSU in Game 2 of the College World Series. Again, the pivotal and the final game of that series for the championship tomorrow on the 4-Layer Network. Wow. All right. Yeah, check out Noble Ale Works, and then check out also 714 tickets. Again, tomorrow's the last day. You have until 5, let's just say 5 o'clock tomorrow, to call in for the $55 special tickets with Halos in the Infield. The tailgate going on July 1st. Alejandra took my phone call. She was tremendous in getting my seats. I had to get 5, and I had to get a certain area. So she's going to help you out with that, hopefully on the phone. She was pleasant to talk to. It was a very nice transaction. Everything went so well. So it was a great thing to see. Just fantastic. Great customer service there. And then for other tickets, get 10% off. You put in the code HITI. So you got to remember that. Martinez saying, do you know why the Angels won't win significantly and win consistently in meaningful postseason games? Because dishonest and kiss butt fans and people just keep telling the Angels how great Trout is. Yeah. So many years since he's been to the playoffs, and you would figure all those years will take some toll on him, and it's just unfortunate. Matt saying Angels outscore 32-12. Outscore the Rockies 32-12, but lose the series. Hashtag the Halo way. Eric Ward saying this is Artie's idea of unfinished business. Jim's saying, seriously, Jimmy, just teasing you. Stay healthy. Yeah, Jim, I'll be good. We'll see what happens with Wednesday, and that'll affect how much I drink on Saturday. What is it? Grill saying, James, where are you sitting for the game? Row WW in seats 1 through 5. I made sure to get an aisle seat if I'm going back and forth talking to people. You know what I'm going to do? And I got to put a notice on my phone and say, hey, I'm gonna get a name tag and just stamp it on my, I'm not gonna say breast, but heart, and then walk around with that and say it will say, "Hi, my name is James. Pregame show and blah blah blah." So I'm gonna do that to Monday at work tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure I get one of those uh, name tags for Saturday. Totally forgot about that. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see. Grillmaster saying I also got good service on my phone call for the tickets, and boom. That's the greatness of 714 tickets right there. Fantastic. He also says James laughs at my comment at first. When all of the jokes you do, Grill, I do laugh at some of them, but I laugh inside. So that's the importance. And then when I'm around people, it's like, Grill. Greg37 says, in short, another sad loss because of the unclutch hitting, Renfroe unclutch, Trout unclutch. What else is new? Matt saying, row WW. Matt saying, you're in row W. Yeah, I'm in row W. It's weird. I know some section or some rows at the Big A, they have 2 letters. I don't know why they do, but they do. I like this name. Somebody pick a name. Somebody pick a name. Pick a name. Pick a name. Stat heads say, when was the last time a team outscored their opponent by 20 runs in a series and then lost the series? And I want to know that. But they did talk about the game after August 25th in 79, how Matt Vescursion. You got to do your own research on Baseball Reference. The Angels after that didn't score many runs in the following games. So maybe go to that. I don't know. Martinez says it must be difficult to work for the Angels in any capacity because you can never be honest about the team ever. That's certainly true. Matt's saying, who was it? Also saying, I'm in row U. That's too close for me to me. Jim saying, Thursday's game, side note, basically first hot summer day game. Results, mucho hotter tops. Yeah, maybe Saturday I'll find something. Anyway, folks, I gotta go, but hey, come on now, James. Not that close. Martinez says, I love Moniac. I'm just kidding. All right. I think we'll get out of here. The Angels lose 4-3. Some reason I'm laughing, but that's what it is. Thank you, girl. We'll let everyone go here. Enjoy your Sundays with whomever you'll be with. I'm going to go out and jog. I need to lose weight. The Angels lose 4-3, lose the series. You get 4 with the White Sox. And then we'll see you on Saturday with the weekend with Arizona. Everyone take care. Go Halos. Bye.